What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy Monday. We're seeing some red today. Could it be that finally Bitcoin is going to break below 40,000 and close that CME futures gap? We're going to take a look at the charts. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly to see how that closed, and then we're going to take a look at the numbers on the Bitcoin ETF, the buys and sells, and then I'm going to go over tokens that I think are going to pump hard in the next bull run that are also in good buy zones right now. There are 10. All right, and so without further ado, let's do this. Here we are. First, we're going to take a look at the CME futures, right? Chicago Mercantile Exchange futures, and we are just touching right here, 40,390. Okay, slowly going down. Over the weekend, not much really happened. Okay, take a look at Bitcoin right here. This is what happened here. This little guy and that little guy. Okay, now it's continuation right down, which is interesting. All right, we still have a little ways to go to hit this area of support at like 40,000. Basically, okay, psychological area. Do we keep it? We don't need to go much lower than this in order to close that gap, close that CME futures gap. So that's interesting. All right, I stretched this thing over. It was only over here. I stretched it over here. This is another area at around 38,100. Okay, last time we were here, the last time we touched here was December 1st. Okay, since then we've been above it. And do we come back down, test it as support? Possible. Can't rule it out, but remember, everything right now is opportunity. Let's take a look at the reasons why. Just a lot of buys. This guy again, Capital 15C, about 23 hours ago, he posted this. And remember, this blue, I mean, this purple is what he believes more or less that the number is going to be. Based on whatever he bases it on. Okay, so it's not exact right here, because how these guys provide this information is very like 1990s. Okay, this guy has to go. This guy Capital 15C has to go here and like take out all this data from the websites of these ETFs. All right, so take that for what it is. I also want to mention this number right here from Grayscale right here. This is the number that they have. Okay, here it's different. For example, BlackRock iShares. This is from the 10th. This is the number that the BTC that they bought. Okay, all right. Here, basically, this is what they're starting out from. They had on the 10th 619,162, and on the 11th they sold to the point where that number was down to 617,079. Okay, and all the way down, and on the 19th, which today's the 22nd, but I think he'll be coming out with this, I think today, or I'm not sure, but on the 19th, which is the data that we have until Bitcoin, Grayscale was down to 552,800. Okay, so since the 9th of January, Grayscale has sold 66,420 Bitcoins. Wow. All right, so I mean, considering that, I think the price would definitely be dropping a whole lot more. But since that same time, BlackRock iShares has bought 33,500. Fidelity has bought 30,400. Bitwise 10,136. ARK Investments 9,000. Okay, Invesco 6,100 and down the line. All right, VanEck 2,200. Valkyrie 1,737. Franklin Bitcoin 1,160, and then Wisdom Tree 111. Guys, all right, so total there's more buys than these Grayscale sales. Okay, but but eventually, right, even though maybe this will slow down, these buys here will slow down, it'll ebb and flow. Grayscale's sales will eventually slow down, and then these will start increasing more, and it will eventually cause the price to go up. Knowing those numbers, guys, this is actually not that bad. All right, and considering that the Bitcoin miners have also been selling so that they can continue with their operations, this is not that bad. That we are staying relatively strong, not even yet breaking 40. Although I think, you know, we're going to be playing with this line eventually, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Do we lose it straight away? Do we come right down here to 38? I don't know. It's possible. This is what we have to have in mind, and it's looking somewhat likely. But at the same time, you know, maybe this is going to be the local floor. Maybe this is going to be the local floor, and it won't get much lower. We'll have to play by ear. Use the strategy of dollar cost average, right? Let's look at the DXY really quickly. DXY looking like it's consolidating now after the little move up. The last 3 or 4 days looking like it's consolidating. Let's look at the US, the weekly close, because I made mention of a little what had happened. Green week, red week, green week, red week. I mean, yeah, red week, green week, red week, and then I thought maybe this could be a green week if this was going to keep that little trend going. It was close. It was really close. I mean, I was watching it yesterday, and it was just at green, but then it ended up closing just slightly red. After a big up and down during the week, as you can see if you can see the wicks up and down, guys. All right, and it only went to there, but again, this was the closing on the weekend, so it was an interesting week. There was a big push and pull from the Bulls and Bears, and right now the Bears are ending up winning this week. Let's see what happens. This could be 3 weeks in a row of losses, but of red, right? A new trend, but you never know. This could turn around quickly and go back the other way, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right now, for it to be a green week, BTC before Sunday would have to get over 41,574. Definitely not out of the realm of possibility. All right, so let's see what happens there. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention too, how the weekly closed. How's the month looking really quick? It's an interesting pattern. I forget what this pattern is, but maybe, just maybe, this could be kind of the, I think it's a bearish pattern. I forget what it is, like a headstone or something, indicating that this might be over and that we might be turning over for a little bit. That's what the month would say. We'll see what happens though, because the month is a little bit longer, and who knows how much lower we go. I still have a hard time thinking we go too much lower, guys, to be honest with you. But you never know, so you got to be prepared. All right, so right now we're waiting to see if we do touch that. To me, it's looking like we're gonna close this gap in the next today or tomorrow. Okay. Wow, this is already gone through 9 minutes, guys. Really quickly, I'm gonna go over the tokens that I think are in good buy zones. All right, so just make note of it because I don't have much time to sit there and discuss. Soonverse, ticker SOON, down 69% from its local highs. Okay, I bought some this morning. I had a limit order on it, and it triggered. Let's see how much lower it goes. Again, if Bitcoin goes lower, then everything else is going lower. But Soonverse is a good project, and I think it's going to pump hard in this coming bull run. And right now, great buy. All right, all of these, I think, are great projects that I think are going to pump hard in the next bull run and are in great buys. 0.005 veracity. Maybe we come down and touch this at 0.0048, but I would be nibbling right now. Okay, good project, great buy zone. Another one, Trias, great project, great buy zone. $10.51, guys. Trias, I think this one's gonna pump hard. You're so lucky to get this. What does this drop from its local? 39, almost 40% discount, guys. Okay, Trias. Next one, STBU. Someone asked me if because I haven't talked about it too much, if I'm still bullish on XTBU. Hell yeah, I'm still bullish on XTBU. I think Stobox is going to be a huge winner, and it's only down. Should tell you something that it's only down 38%, and it touched the wick was slightly below it. So let's see if we hold this or if we drop through. But I mean, it's been holding pretty good right now. Stobox, if it drops lower, you'd be so lucky. just to get in. Stobox is a great project, and yes, I'm extremely bullish on it. All these projects are projects that I think are going to pump really hard in this next bull run, and are in great buy zones. All right, I don't know how, I want to repeat it so that it gets in your head. All right, Credify is the next one, 0.0068. Do we come down here and touch this? Maybe it's possible. We broke all this structure, and it looks like we're coming down a bit, 0.0064, to get into a great project like this. Oof, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. Creo. Next, this one's gonna pump hard too, and look at this drop. How much is this drop? 57%, 57% discount from its local lows at 0.06 cents. Oh hell yeah, I'd be buying that all day. You guys are so lucky. This is opportunity. How much was this drop? Let's see, just so we know. Did I do it already? I forget. Jeez, I'm getting old. 45% drop to the wick. 47%. Hell yeah, great discount on a great project from its local high. Tectum, where are you, Tectum? Another great project. Boom, we're going through these pretty fast, so that's good. $26.73 for Tectum from its local high. 41% discount from its local high. Tectum, great area to buy, guys. And even they could drop more. That's why we DCA and we don't throw it all in at once. All right. Another one, Nakamoto Games, red hot for the longest. And let's see how much it's dropped from its local high. Nakamoto Games at $1.30. 40%. 40%. Great discount. Great discount. What's the most it dropped from its previous one? 34%. Okay. All right, and this time it's dropped 40%. Oof. You guys are so lucky. Landshare. Well, those of you that are looking to buy, right, to get in right now, pretty good. 34%. Landshare, I think, is going to pump hard too. It's at $1.35, $1.36 right now. Let me just redo that again. 34% discount. Hell yeah. It's held up pretty strong. 34% discount should tell you something. And last but not least, Relio at 59 cents. Damn, everything is on sale. Everything is on sale. Almost 30%, 29.43. It's pretty strong from its local high. Not bad at all at 59 cents, but still, I would throw money in Relio. Those are the projects, guys, that I think are going to do really well. Obviously, it's not complete because there are other projects like WadsPay, for example, I didn't put in there. What else? There's a few. Senate, Citus, I didn't put in there, or AI. So it's not an exhaustive list. But right now, these are the ones that I'd be looking at, all right? The ones that I just mentioned to you. Soonburst, Veracity, Triaz, Stobox, Credify, Creo Engine, Tectum, Nakamoto Games, Landshare, and Relio, right? We don't know how low Bitcoin can go, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna close that CME futures gap. And from there, do we go up or do we keep dropping down? Time will tell, but keep on tuning back to my channel so we can get some analysis and see what's going on. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it at that. If you can, please like, please subscribe, and please leave a comment. All that stuff helps to grow the channel, and that's what I'm trying to do. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.